Dangle Navy, I bring you important news! My friends, it is hockey's postseason. This is when teams compete with each other harder than they have all season. They try to win it all, and they have to up their game. Well, every season at Sdpn, we're trying to up our game. Are you going to any of the playoff games? Well, congratulations to you. I didn't realize I was in the presence of a millionaire. But we know by now there are lots of ways to enjoy a Toronto playoff game. And that's why Sdpn is transforming the SportChek store at Maple Leaf Square into a broadcast destination for all hockey fans. A broadcast what does that mean? It means that for the entirety of the playoffs, we're going to be broadcasting, podcasting, streaming from the SportChek store at Maple Leaf Square, overlooking Maple Leaf Square. Yeah, no, I know, it's pretty cool. If you've ever been to the store, you already know that there's been a broadcast table there for some time, and we thought it was looking kind of lonely. That's why myself, Adam Wilde, and Jesse Blake are going to be taking that thing over for a little while. So what exactly are we going to be doing? First, we're going to have live watch-alongs for every single Toronto Maple Leafs playoff game. And it's going to be broadcast from the SportChek store at Maple Leaf Square. We're going to have new pre- and post-game shows. Usually it's just me streaming myself watching the game. We'll stream a few minutes before the game, a few minutes after. This is a formal pre-game show and a formal post-game show. This is a first for Sdpn's watch-along format, but it's something that people have been asking us about for a long time. Also, for the duration of the playoffs, we're going to be recording every single episode of the SDP, that's the Steve Dangle podcast, from the SportChek store at Maple Leaf Square. We are going to be right in the heart of Leafs Nation for the whole playoffs. Do you understand? I hope you do. I barely understand. I can barely wrap my head around the fact we're going to be at the SportChek store at Maple Leaf Square. Yeah, but can we come watch? Oh, you bet your bottom you can come and watch. And we're not tiptoeing into this thing either. This starts with Game 1, Round 1, Toronto versus Ottawa on Sunday. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, buddy! In all likelihood, this probably means I'm going to be shooting my LFR videos from there as well for the duration of the playoffs. And usually I'm posting on social media for people to ask questions after the game, and I answer those questions in the video. I can still do that, but now at the SportChek store in Maple Leaf Square, I have the option to talk to real fans live and in person and see what they want to know. See what they think of the game they just watched, good or bad. Hopefully good. I'm hoping good, personally. Now, yes, this will take us out of the Sdpn studios for a little while, our official home base. But you know when people say home is where the heart is? Sdpn's home, our home, is where the fans are. Our home is wherever the fans are the most passionate. Our home is with you wherever you are. I've got to give a huge thank you to SportChek for this incredible opportunity. Never did I think in my wildest dreams this would be a possibility for Sdpn, at least not this fast. Maple Leaf Square is iconic, and to have the opportunity to stream and podcast and broadcast from the SportChek store at Maple Leaf Square is a privilege and an honor that we don't intend on wasting. We're gonna be churning out the good stuff for 2 whole months. Plus, we're gonna be right there. We're gonna have front row seats for the parade. I would pause for laughter, but I'm not joking. We will have more information on this coming out very soon. Keep your ears glued to the Steve Dangle podcast over the next few days. That's on our YouTube channel, that's on Spotify, that's on Apple, that's wherever you listen to and or watch us. There's more to come. But here's the important part. The Steve Dangle podcast and Sdpn will be down at the SportChek store at Maple Leaf Square for the entirety of the Stanley Cup playoffs in the heart of Leafs Nation. That is a win. I can't wait to get going. I can't wait for the puck to drop, and I can't wait to see you there. But until then, my friend, that is it for this one. thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Sdpn is going to be streaming, podcasting, and broadcasting from the SportChek store at Maple Leaf Square. All playoffs long. I'm going to say it enough times until I believe it. It's wild.